Welcome everyone to a little bit of a different live stream. I've done a live stream before, but it was on, let's see, it was on Project High Rise. And in this one, I'm actually going to play around in City Skylines, trying to do a one-way road challenge. Now, I haven't done this before, so it's going to kind of be new to me too. I've kind of messed around a little bit just playing City Skylines in one of my playthroughs before, using some of the one-way roads. I know that if you use two-lane roads, the stoplights don't show up nearly as much. But let's try. Actually, I like that one. Two Rivers looks very, very nice. But I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. There is no ships, so that might pose a problem. So I may actually want to get something that does have ships. Let's try, we'll just do River Run, and we will name this, let's see, something special for the stream. We'll name it Streamsville. That'll work. I don't really want left-hand traffic because I'm not very good at left-hand traffic anyways. No custom map theme, base theme is fine. We'll go ahead and start on that. And now, I should be able to get everything in that I need. Hopefully this, usually this doesn't take long to load, so, but I hope you guys do enjoy this. If so, don't forget to leave comments and likes and everything else. I love to see it, so it's awesome to see all the support on the channel, so I'm very happy about it. So let's see here. Pollution moves downstream. Hello, thank you. I am actually going to do that. Now let's scoot over here to where we need to be. Let me get oriented here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Wow, I actually got to go immediately across a river. Or I can actually kind of start from over here. Not super worried about it. Now let me make sure I've got all of this right. And let's see here. Go ahead and start by building a road, as it said. Now, I know I do have to do this just for the sake of being able to, but now I can bulldoze that. Okay, so all these that are coming in here, those are going out. These are coming in. Thank you. I do not need that. And actually, I want to change this because, yes, I do have, let's see, I'll actually go to Cities Radio.
Coffee. Fuel of the modern economy. The age-old Italian tradition of burning beans and drinking the bitter bean juice.
Actually, turn that
Our
down.
Environment is perfect.
I'll actually go back to cities. There we go. That works a little bit better. Take that off. Now then, so we will go ahead and start by building our first one-way road out this way. And it does kind of have the new, forget what the expansion, mass transit, sort of back and forth. They did add all these arrows, which are super duper handy, and all these little points. You can kind of have it snap to different areas. Makes it a lot better to add in stuff. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start by adding in just a little bit of a roundabout area here. I can actually do that now that I look at it, because that way they can go all the way around or they can come back down through here. Not really worried about it. Now I do see that we do have some residential demand. I don't really want to put anything here in the middle. That does tend to cause a little bit of issue, but I will toss some residential. Actually, I want to add a little bit more roadage. Let's scoot it out to there. And that way we can kind of add it in at that point. Now I will go ahead and scoot back out because we need some power. Where is the best wind? Usually off over here on the corner. Yeah, I think I'm just going to toss this at the very, very edge. And I'll toss two right there together. That's actually going to be kind of better for what I need it for anyways. So let me toss that one there. And And we will pull the power from here all along this area, just into there. Can I go across the street? I can, absolutely, that is perfect. I want to get right to the back side of these, and possibly right there. That will work out just fine. Now we do need to get our water situation fixed up, so let's already drop those two in there. And then we'll drop our two outlets over there. And that way we're just kind of future-proofing a little bit for... And we will run it up like so. Actually, I'm gonna do it from road. Road to road to road. And I'll go ahead and connect it up, might as well anyways. And then we can unpause, and we should see some water flowing around through here. Possibly. There we go. Those are powered. Those are powered. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And that is fine and dandy right there. Now there are some houses that look like they are being built, so I'm super stoked about that. I'll go ahead and toss in some commercial right there. And then what I actually want to do is come out here. We'll go 20 units, then we'll go 20, I think that's 20. Is that 20 units? Yeah, that's 20 units. Then we'll go down, and I'm actually going to cut this one across like so. So see, the one lane roads won't be too terrible whenever it comes around to putting stuff in places. And I'll go ahead and add in some of that. I might actually go ahead and think about expanding our residential area off over here. Not the way I wanted it to go. Thank you. Let me turn this around. Thanks. Turn that around, turn that around. There we go. Now then, I can add a little bit more residential off to the back side there. And that all should be fantastic. Now, as long as everybody starts to move in here, we'll be alright. Ooh, I love this music. Very, very interesting. Now, while all that's going on, I'm actually going to pause it for half a second. Woo! Sliding all over the place. There we go. Actually, I want to change one thing so I don't have that moving around. Can I take off edge scrolling? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now everything does look like it's okay. Yep, I like it. Okay. Now then, let's see. We'll go ahead and unpause that. Now, we don't have a whole lot yet. We should be reaching some milestones hopefully soon. No, well, we got 60 people so far. Population of 460 is the next thing we need to reach. I don't really care about the achievements at the moment. But whenever we do reach that little hamlet, we will unlock taxes and loans and everything else. We will get the garbage, the healthcare, the education, all that good stuff. And I need to make sure that this whole road is hooked up. Oh, and I forgot to hook up all the industrial. There we go. I knew I'd get around to it eventually. But, nevertheless, we will go ahead and maybe see if we can't run a power cord out to there. Because that should give them the power that they need. I wish it showed like a little area of effect of them. But, yep, that seems to be working just fine. Got some nice little shops coming in here. Awesome, fine and dandy. Look at that. Big Bite Burgers. That is an interesting named place. But, I think everything is going quite well. I'll go ahead and speed it up just a tad so they can be building. I'll speed it up a little bit more. That is a fancy dancy looking building. That one like is blowing off a crap ton of coal, and then this one's like an office building, which looks fairly interesting right next to it. But let's see here. What if we're about, what, a third of the way there? Yeah, relatively. Informational news. Yes, I know you can look at the town's happiness, and traffic is actually looking quite well. I don't understand what this is. Like, that just seems kind of stupid to me. I may actually have to fix that. I don't think I can fix that. Can I? No, I can. And I technically can't even fix this. I might be able to, though. Can I upgrade? No, not that. Maybe not that large. I can't upgrade that large. I could upgrade that one. I'll go ahead and upgrade that. That way there's 2 lanes. Now traffic seems to flow through there just a smidge better. Yeah, it went from bright red to like a greenish color. Greenish orange. I don't know my colors. And I get those two mixed up all the time. But our town is popping fairly well. And so, I need to ask, do you guys actually enjoy this game? Because there's a lot of people that I have found that actually don't like playing this game, which I don't understand, really. But I do find it very, very interesting. I'm actually going to toss some houses over there and right here. I know they don't like being directly near the all the industrial and all that mess, but it gives these people more people to actually come and work, which is a very, very good thing. I don't want them to run out of people. Road names, yes, I know. You can actually see the roads. Hang on, let me get out of that. This is Franklin Street, and I think it actually wraps all the way around the entire town, now that I look at it. And Elm Street. Hopefully there's not a nightmare going on there. Get it? Haha. And Murray Street. That one's all the same. That one's Murray Street as well, I'm pretty sure. Now, I don't know what this one is. I'm guessing it's Franklin Street as well, if I had to take a guess. But, and it looks like the traffic is still moving fairly well out here. Not too much traffic going through right here, so I'm fairly pleased with that. Okay, the traffic is starting to get a little bit worse over there, but it did kind of alleviate it a little bit right there. Let's see, I don't really need the wind. Traffic routes aren't necessary, I reckon. And abandoned buildings. Oh, I'm already having abandoned buildings. Go ahead and dump them. Now, these guys should, of course, most of the places are still getting work, so I'm not too concerned about it. Go ahead and toss that in there. We will grab our one-way road. I don't want to upgrade, I just want to expand this tad. A very big tad. But then I want this one to be able to come down. And then this one to be able to go up. I do believe. No, not enough money. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to complain with that one. Can I? No. But we did reach a little hamlet. Awesome. We're at 460 population and growing, I would hope. Now I can do the landfill, the elementary school, and the medical clinic, which are all awesome. Which I don't have the money for, but nevertheless, we'll figure it out. I guess I'll get out of that. I actually do want to change one thing. I want to change this to full screen. Yes. There we go. Now I can actually see everything. I had it windowed to make the stream fit right, but I think everything's working okay now. We've got $20,000. Let me see if I can't toss a landfill. Oh, I actually want to do one thing and toss it out here as far away from everything as I possibly can. Let me go ahead and do that. And then I will do a little something like that. And then let me toss it way out here, because I don't want this giant area of effect to affect people, essentially. Let me go ahead and connect that up there. I think they've got power connected from over there, but it also helps to have power directly. And yes, I realize that that is not the ideal place for that. Let's see if we can't add in a... This is the medical clinic. I could actually toss it right there on that side, but if I put it over here, then it covers more. Ooh, I could actually put it right there. I think I actually want it right... Not really there. I want it right there. That will work. Ooh, and our electricity is not doing so hot. We are having a little bit of trouble. But, let's see, hopefully we can get up a little bit more money. How much are one of these? They're 6,000. Maybe I'll actually go ahead and do this, just so I don't have to worry about it at the moment. I'll go ahead and set the budget up, which should... Yeah, there we go. Start popping some of them bubbles. And yes, I know that that does make it a little bit more difficult to... Are you sick? Yeah, citizens are sick because of... The ground is polluted and yes, it is making them feel nauseous. Yeah, I kind of figured that. So, to kind of alleviate that a little bit, I am actually going to... Let's see if I can't put that road in there. Perfect. Toss that one in there. That one in there. I don't know why I didn't just do that all the way across. But, nevertheless, we will go ahead and toss in some more residential out back here. And I also need to run the water out here as well. Oh, of course, I can't do all the way over there. That makes sense. I'm actually going to go ahead and take this small little bitty loan and hope that I can make enough money in the next little bit to be able to pay it back. Go ahead and run that over to there, connect that up, and we will connect that one up as well. Perfect. And while I'm at it, I'll actually go ahead and get another one of you, and I don't really want to get one more. I want an elementary school, and I want it to be... Now this is the problem. You see how it's not covering the entire... Actually, that covers a good bit of the area. I'll leave that one. Most of them, but like where it's not covering the entire bit of the area, it does kind of pose a little bit of a problem, but nothing too terrible. Let's see, power's good, water's good, perfect. Now these people are probably still getting sick, but they will just have to live for right now. Can I see? I can't see the natural resources just yet. There's not a lot of leisure at the moment because I haven't unlocked any. And let's see, pollution. Yeah, the pollution is terrible right there. Could think about moving that out a bit, but I don't really want to deal with it at the current moment, even though there is a little bit of demand for some industrial. So let me go ahead and run this out. I'll go ahead and put that one back in. I don't have enough money for that. Awesome. Oh yeah, I've got $8. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. I want $8. Go ahead and toss in that, and I'll actually put in some out there. But the more people I can get in here, Okay, I did cover that with water, so that part's fine. And I don't have enough to do anything there. And I actually am losing a bit of money, but nothing too terrible anyways. I do need to see, let's speed it up a little bit and see if we can't grow. We are getting more and more people, so we are actually almost at the next milestone, the Worthy Village. But let me check one thing here. I exit off of that. Okay, and welcome into everybody who's new around and new to the stream here. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If so, don't forget to comment and sit around and actually enjoy the gameplay a little bit. Hopefully I can entertain you enough. That's the whole idea of this entire thing, is so I can actually entertain people. And I love playing games. I can't complain too much there. So, let's see, there's nobody coming out here just yet, and I actually want to take this and add a little bit there, because I do want the rest of that to be, and we became a worthy village, which is perfect. We have a population of 900. We are actually making money. I do see it down there. So we will go ahead and toss you in there. Now we do have $19,000, which is pretty good. I can't complain too much there. We'll go ahead and make that a loop about there. Now let me connect it off over here. That looks like it's at an angle, but I guess it's not. Make sure that there's a road that can cut back that way. Now we can actually change this up a bit. I'm going to dezone that, which is going to kick all of those people out. But I am going to rezone and rezone that part and this area just there. And I will go ahead and add in some commercial there, and I'll actually leave it up to that side there. We are getting a bit more people off over here as far as the industry goes. I'll run that across there. Didn't think about that needing... Oh wait, that's a new building. Never mind. Forget what I was going to say. It sounded stupid. So I can't really expand too far this way, but I might think about doing that. That way I can kind of expand a little bit, but our residential zone isn't needing a whole lot. I mean, we've got a bunch of people over here. Our electricity's doing good. Our water's doing fine. How is the landfill's doing just fine? Let me actually do one teeny tiny thing. I'll go ahead and connect this up a little bit. Let me connect that. And we will connect you up there. I'll run it this way and then I'll fix the direction. Let's turn you around and you around and you around. You around and you around and you around. So, well, that doesn't make much sense now, does it? Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and erase all that, because that really does not make any sense. So we will get out of making roads for right now, because we kind of suck at it. I can set policies, so that means I can actually set a district. Does that mean I can? I can. There's nothing really helpful right in that area. But I will go ahead and set a district. I do want the smaller tool here. I'm actually just going to zone in this entire area here. And it is nice that it actually locks to the roads. Sometimes, like there, it kind of unlocked, but you know, it'll work. And right through there, let me go ahead and take that part off. We'll run down the street again and up to that one. And then let me kind of, whoa, that one's a little bit big. I actually do want to keep in this one. I don't want to mess anything up. It would be kind of fun to have a district within a district. I don't think I've ever done anything like that before, but I probably won't do it on this one. This one's just a basic square district. Now, those are houses too, so it's actually going to be a little bit of an odd district. It's going to have that little angle there. Now, let's see if we can't set some policies right in here. Power usage. I will go ahead and set it and water and smoke detectors, which will bring everything over. That way they won't use nearly as much power, I'm pretty sure, yet energy consumption, water, cut it in half, something like that. And then the smoke detectors, which I do have firefighters now. Perfect, I forgot that I even had those. Let me go ahead and toss one of you. That's a very expensive building. Can I put it anywhere where it will? There's a good coverage. Doesn't cover quite everybody, but it does cover a good bit. So now, if there's any fire or anything, there's at least smoke detectors over there to kind of handle that. And we are still growing. We are at 1,000 people. Can't complain too much about that. We are almost to our tiny town achievement milestone. Now, I do want to see noise. Wow, that's a lot of noise coming from right there. Fire safety, we do kind of have this area taken care of. We don't have anything over here, though. Outside connections. I've actually never looked at that before. You can change tourism. I don't have, because I don't have anything over here. Crime is surprisingly down. That's kind of shocking, actually. Traffic is actually moving really well around through here. For it to all be one-way roads, I should probably put some more connecting roads in between these. Like, say, that you can go from there to there, and there to there. I really need to connect up some of these as well. But you'd figure, like, if you put something on this side, it can go, oh yeah, I guess that would be a problem, wouldn't it? Let me actually switch those two around. Building just leveled up, perfect. So now they can kind of go around everything. They just can't go around that way. I mean, they could go around that way. They would just have to, you know, take the long way around. So, that is not what I wanted. Okay, so you... I could relocate it, but I don't really want to. Let's see if we can focus. Wow, that gets right down on that building. That is a cool looking firehouse, though. I will say that, down there on Katy Street. That looks nice. And so we are having some employment issues over here, which is not ideal, but let me also go ahead and actually can't do a whole lot because I don't have any money. Did I already repay that? No, I've still got, it cost me $403 a week. Jeez. I need some more money to be able to, well, actually, no, I don't, technically. I want to do the fill button. I will fill up that area, and up to there. And then I will fill that whole area. I don't see any point in filling this area right here, so I'm not really going to worry with that. But that should at least get us a little bit more money. And I'll also bring the electrical budget back down to 115. And I actually did mean to raise the taxes a little bit, up to 11% before they start to get too mad. I don't want them to be mad. Don't want them to be mad at all. But then we should see our money start to tick up a good bit. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to make some money. Alright. Now there is some crime going on, so as we start to, we should come to the next milestone here shortly, I will put in a police station, because I don't really want to take this other loan, because that is a lot, but I might end up having to, because crime is kind of getting out of hand. It's at a 26%. There we go, tiny town, we get landscaping, the landscaping ability, which I am terrible at. Parks and plazas, level 2 unique buildings, we can do gravel paths, pavement, we can do canals and quays, flood walls. Hey, we got some leisure stuff, that'll be nice. We got a high school, botanical gardens, that is nice, but now we have $22,000. So let me go ahead and toss a police station in right there. And how much is one of these? They are 12,000. So I will let that go up here. As we approach that, I want to toss one over in this general direction, if at all possible. And there are still some issues. I hear a bunch of dinging, which means a lot of upgrading houses. And our water's still doing fine. Electric is starting to become a problem. So we will tag another one of these. Let's see, where's a good spot? A 7. Yeah, I guess that's as good a spot as any. Because down here it would make way too... And those people are actually in very, very noisy conditions. Is there any dark? Way over there, and way up there, way over there. So no, I guess would be the answer to that question. No, there are not any good areas. New services. Yes, I realize there are a lot of services. That's a nice roller coaster. I forgot I actually downloaded that. Now, let's see there. I could put in a park, which they would actually be super happy with. I can toss it in over here. I don't really want to demolish anything, so I'm just going to toss it right there and make everybody a little bit happier. But now I do need some roads. I need to go in here, and I think I'm actually going to pull this one down. I will get to there. Go all the way over and then up that way, and we will go up that direction and down that direction, and that will make some good area for some more residential. And I'm actually going to put some commercial right around here, and we'll back up some. Actually, I want to dezone this corner right about there, because then I can toss them in there. That way they don't have a lot of noise coming at them. Man, this music is just going crazy. Let's see if we can I not get that any straighter? Let's go ahead and run a road out. Let's see, can I come off that side? Yes, I can. And then I need to change this around and that around. Perfect. Buy new land. Yes, I do need to do that, actually. Thank you for reminding me. And I would like a road to go across like so, because I need some more industry. And I will toss some right in that spot, that spot, and that spot. I'll actually put in some more commercial right along there. Some more residential. Actually, I don't want that area. Or, dang it, of course they went ahead and started building. There we go. Okay, water is still doing fine-ish. I will say it's fine-ish. Go ahead and cover that area there. Get up. do need a bit right over here. Let's go ahead and connect all that up. And electricity, we are still decreasing in, but I can toss another one over here. Man, this music is insane. Let me actually turn that down just a tad. Just for everybody's, you know, ears. It is a little bit noisy. Even with my headphones turned down a little bit, it's still going crazy. Oh, and I forgot about this street down here. How could I forget about you guys? I just put you in. I didn't even give you any water. I am a bad person. Okay, so let's go ahead and bulldoze you. There's no need for you to be there. Let's go ahead and toss in a little bitty house right through there. If any get put there. Let's see, I can still expand this way a little bit, which I might. I actually want to put in some, run that through there, and I'm going to pull this road up and over. There we go, that way they can kind of get across. Go ahead and pull that one across too. We'll do that. And then we will go... Let's see, I don't have a really good way to get around through here, do I? I will actually run it that way. And then we will change these around. So now I can kind of go both ways. So, out here, I would like some commercial right along that area and in that area. I don't want it right there. That's a stupid place for a building. I do want some residential out through here and right across there. And then we can take another road. Let's see, I don't really like doing this, but I can technically curve it around like so. And actually, I'm just going to pick up that entire area that looks absolutely stupid. Go ahead and bulldoze that. And there's apparently a lot of crime right through here. So what's going to help stop that? Well, I'll tell you what. A police station. They're going to bust all them bad people. Let's see, what do we got? Crime rate is down to 4%, which is fairly good. We'll go ahead and demolish that building. I don't really know what that one was. Now, what is this? They require more educated workers. Oh, and we are a boomtown. We are at 2,600 people. Get transport and everything else, ore industry specialization, recycling. We get all of these roundabouts and intersections, everything that I've actually downloaded too. Highway, advanced wind turbine, which will be awesome. Bus depot, cemetery. Sweet. Let's see, are there any other policies I can actually put in? Pet ban, recycling. I do want a smoking ban. Moderately increased land value around parks and plazas. No. Recycling. Yes. So we're still making about $2,000 a day, which is insane. So let's go ahead and I actually need to toss in some more. No, I want this one right there. That general area. And then the rest of it can be industrial. And that should work out just fine. Now let's go over here. I actually do need some more education. I will actually put the high school right there. And I do need another elementary school. Now that I look at it. Where's a good place for that? Not exactly right there. right there, I guess. I mean, that's as good as I can get, really. But I could do a bus depot once I get enough money. I don't have enough money just yet. I do have enough for another one of those, but I don't really need another landfill at the moment. Let's go ahead and connect all these up. That way I don't have to worry about it later. Okay. And it looks like we are doing fairly okay. Our water is fine. Our electricity is becoming a bit of a worry. I do want to get one of these advanced wind turbines. If I demolish that, I don't get anything back, do I? Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me zoom out. Not zoom out per se. Let me go out here. I kind of want this plot of land, but then again, I don't really know. See, that one I can get to just fine. Which way should I go? I actually think I want to go off this side. There's no ore. There's farming and oil. Oh, that costs a lot. 37, 45, 38. So 37 would probably be the easiest. There is a highway connection, but not a very good one. So I'm not really worried about it. Now, let's see, we should be getting some more educated people. And before we do too much, I actually want to get this road built here. And get this one built out to there. So they should line up. Let's go ahead and line that one up. And we'll toss one there. And one to go up. Actually want one to go across, and this one can go up, and this one can go down. Yeah, that kind of looks cool. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I actually really like that. We'll fill in those spots there. We actually want a big block of commercial, and then we'll dot in some more industrial right along here. Well, we've got to make sure that we run our water just around. Nope, there we are. That's the one I wanted. I really don't have $600. There we go. Now I do. That made it easy, didn't it? Okay, so that is fine. The healthcare is kind of getting taken care of. I actually probably need another one. I'll take care of that momentarily. So it looks like I might actually need to go ahead and take this loan, but I'm going to speed it up that way I can see, because I don't really want to, if at all possible. I would like another, or one of these advanced wind turbines, but if I can't get one, then it will be okay. But I think some people are having some trouble. Let's see, let's go ahead and bump the budget up to, let's go ahead and set it back to 150. Not super worried about it. It will pull our income down substantially, but it should at least get people the electricity that they need. Actually, not everybody. There are some upgrading buildings. I do have enough for another one, but I don't really want to wait. I will go ahead and pull that back down to at least 115. We'll go ahead and take this. We'll go ahead and pay that back, and then take it again. That will do us some good, because then I can take one of these. That's 7. Whoa! Oh, water required. Okay, yeah. So I can say, Jesus, 20 megawatts. God. Excuse me. I actually think I'm going to toss this one right up here, but this is all 6, so I don't really... I'll put it down here. And I might go ahead and get 2 of those. That way we don't have to worry about electricity for a little while, and they will start spinning. They look awesome. And now electricity should be going up here substantially momentarily. Nice. We do have, yes, I know a cemetery is needed, but it is $8,000, so I will get to it once I get to that point. $8,000 is required, and I'm actually just going to stick it right out there. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to completely, no, I actually don't want that area. That area can be commercial. Because, yes, I realize there's new services, but I need to take some money and cross the river. Let me see if this page up. That makes a bridge, a good looking bridge. I want it to stay relatively straight, but I guess it, yeah, I kind of do want it to do that. So we'll run it over to there, and then we'll page down all the way to the ground. We'll actually leave it paged up to there, and page down to that side. Now then, I can actually run the same thing, which I'm going to have to change its direction. But we will page up, page up, page up, until it runs the length. Okay. I do have enough money for that, and that is exactly what I did not want. I need it to actually go down 1. So let me take out all that. Now we'll go back to building the road. Run it over to there. We'll page up, page up, page up. Is there any way that I can get away with it without it going super duper high? Ah, that actually works. Okay, I'm pleased with that. That is too high, and then we go back down. Perfect. Now we've got a straight shot across here. I don't really want to put in across there, but I do need to upgrade, or not upgrade per se, but I do need to turn this road around so people can actually use it. And then we will connect these 2 up on this side. What is that? Elevation step. I don't know what that means. Anywho, we can do that. Now, which way do I have that one going? I've actually got it going that way. But let's see. They can. Ooh, the traffic is getting a little bit more congested than I would like. Actually, do that. That way, they can cycle back around if they need to. Let me actually check traffic here. Get out of the roads. Traffic. Where did you go? That's transport. There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, and we're having a little bit of power issues. Okay. Budget. We will go ahead and knock that all the way back up. That'll clear up some of that. Now, I don't understand why it is not working out as well as I would hope. But I will do one more thing to kind of help out a little bit, I guess I should say. Add that in. Now once we get enough money, I will actually put in a coal power plant, which is kind of noisy, but I believe it would be necessary. And it produces a hell of a lot of output. I mean, it's got 40 megawatts. These have 0 to 20. Those have 0 to 8. Those just carry everything, obviously. So I am actually going to put some more industry out here. And now everybody should be fine with electricity. Hopefully. That is the hope. That is the plan. Playing the man. Alright. Now I will run this out a little bit further. Run that one out, and I'll actually connect that one over as well. We'll run this right down to the edge there. And we'll go up one. And we'll connect it all the way over. I'll actually do that as well. That way, people can go around and not be stuck in essentially one area. And back that down a little bit. And let me add in some actually, no, before I do that, I need to go right here, go straight across there, to there, to there. That was actually a lot easier than I thought. And I'm going to put that there, and a smidgen of commercial. So I'm hoping, actually I'm going to dezone that area. I may actually put in a house right there. That just because I know that some houses need to be built out here at the moment. And I will get to that as soon as some houses get built. Let's see, is the electricity reaching out there? It sort of is. And I might actually just go ahead and do that. That way I don't have to worry nearly as much. Let's see, we will go ahead and I'm actually going to toss a one of these right over there. And then we will run the water right up to there. That is not exactly where I meant it to be, but it will work. And then we'll connect it up over there. And electricity can come from there, right along the river, to there. Perfect. Yep, there we go. You're good. Oh, yep, you need to be hooked to the sewer. Totally forgot about that. Let's toss one of you right down there. And we'll run you all the way up to there. Now, you are powered actually already, right? Because of your area. Electricity, yep, perfect. I like to make sure. Hey, y'all are connected, you know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, all that's connected, as far as I can tell. But, I guess, to make it work right, I'll do that. I don't know why that didn't work right, but sure. Okay, we do have a lot of demand for some industrial, actually. And I'm going to pull this off over 20 units. And then we'll come down here next to the highway. We'll go there. Take one there, and then we'll send that one over that way. This makes it a little bit easier. That way they can kind of pick and choose which way they want to go. I will let that one continue over. Now let's add in some industry off in the big areas here. We will make, let's say, let's choose this little option here. We'll make all that commercial, all that commercial. And then we'll fill in the rest over here with residential. I do need to add in a smidge more water. And we'll connect across like so. There we go. Electricity is doing, I won't say it's doing well. And these people do not have any water, which I did not pay attention to. There you go. Let me get out of that. We'll bulldoze. You I did not mean to bulldoze, but I can actually do that too. I believe. No, I cannot. toss you back in. There we go. Okay, that was about bad. What's your problem, actually? Not enough fuel. Oh, you're in a coal power plant. Huh. Well, we'll get you sorted out here shortly. I wish I could just have like a direct path over to here. I could possibly put one in, but then I've got to curve it around and everything else. It might be a little bit more of a pain. So, as our city is growing, I am going to check on one thing, see how many people are in the stream now, which I hope you guys don't mind. There's only one left, but I hope y'all are enjoying. I hope it is coming across as clear as I'm intending on it to be. So, let me get back into my game here, and we'll change it back to full screen. Yes. Now let me get out of that. Perfect. Alright, now then, I wonder if I should... Oh, actually I do want to see one thing. What resources do we have? I actually have some forest over here. So I am going to make a... where's it? Forest district, or forest industry. Let me go ahead and set this as the district. Just right around here. Yes, I realize it's going to be a small district, but nevertheless, it will work out just fine. Trim that back a little bit, trim that. Make sure, yeah, I do need to pull it back just a hair more. And then we'll make sure that it runs off down here too. Just to cover everything. Make sure that we got it all. There we go. And we'll change this to a forest district, which that will cut down on a lot of pollution. And I don't know how... Okay. So I need a way to get trucks down in here, it would seem. So let me do a little thing like so. Run it out just a little bit more. And we'll run that out to there. No, actually, that and that. Let's run this out to there, then there, then there. That way I can get trucks down here because this thing needs oil, which I didn't apparently think about whenever I built it. But that's okay. We'll get there. And I actually will go ahead and put in... No, I don't really want to put in any houses over here. It's kind of dangerous to do that. There is a good bit of cars coming through here, which is nice to see. So I don't really want to put anything through there, but this should be getting some fuel here shortly, as long as... Yeah, there's kind of a big backup. Now, I've got a question. Do I have... No. 4-lane of decorative... I do have 1 lane. So there's 6-lane roads. 6-lane roads are kind of crazy. Because if I wanted to upgrade any of these, that would be insane. I mean, it would probably be helpful looking at it. There we go. I guess I can't do that area. Space already occupied. I can upgrade that one. Space already occupied. No. Well, yeah, they can't be together, I guess. And actually, we'll go ahead and upgrade that one. Now, they are still 1-lane roads, so I'm not technically breaking any of the rules that I've set forth by myself. But I do think I want to... I don't really want to... that's super expensive up through there. Let me go ahead and expand this way, actually. No, I did not want anything that crazy of a road anyways. Let's go ahead and pull that out there and there. We'll switch it back into that area. And I actually want it to be, well, no, I guess if it's going, I want it to be able to do that. And now that doesn't have any power, but I disconnected it. And I didn't mean to technically take out that building. It just happened that way. And actually, I can demolish this entire thing. I want to pause it for a second. Because you all get power from that. But this guy over here can technically get power just like so. And work just fine. Fine and dandy, actually. Power is doing better because we did get some oil out to that, what is it called? The oil, yeah, the coal power plant. So we got some coal out to it, actually. What was that? Nothing up. Yep, there's one more building. What was that? Crossroads and traffic. Okay. Not doing too bad, actually. We do have a lot of money, so I need to toss in some fire safety right around there. And that makes all of you guys happy because the nearest one's way over there. I will also toss one right in about there. Elementary, we're doing fine. High school, we're doing okay. Let's see, landfill usage is getting on up there, so I will toss another one out that direction. I do have a cemetery. Health is actually doing okay, but I do want to put in another hospital-ish thing. Police have got mostly everything down to where I want it to be. But I'll push in another one over there. And if I had thought about it, I would have gotten a bus depot. But I didn't think about it. So let's go ahead and pay that loan. Actually, I do want to... no, I've actually got an influx of people that want to come here. So I'm tossing that out here. And I will go ahead and shift that direction there. We will toss in more people right there. Make sure they have water before they start to evict themselves, essentially. Let's go ahead and do that. And they all should have electricity due to everybody else. There's that there. I don't know why they were unhappy. We do have a little bit of demand for industry, so I'm going to toss that in. Now we've got this whole area to play with, and I can actually also drag it off over there. But I think one thing that I want to do, now that I do have a little bit more money, which I should actually get buses. We'll see how much it'll cost. I want to bring you in to there, you out to there. Now we will put in across there, pull it out 10. We'll do this one out 10 and do it across there. We'll do a change there. And then I will actually change there. That's actually not what I wanted to do. But I will continue this road another 10. And then I'll have that one continue another 10. That way there's plenty of entrances and exits to that general area. Now I do need to go in here and set this. I kind of wish I could, let me see, I need to unset all of this. So I want it, actually, is there a grid that I can snap to? Sort of. I can actually snap to right there, and then set everything else. There we go. I'll set that one out to that. I kind of want it to diverge a little bit, that way I can make it how I want it. Okay. I would like to upgrade these. Yes, I realize I've got a new building. I want to upgrade that, and upgrade that, upgrade. Okay, so that part can't be upgraded, and I actually do need to shift it over a tad more. Yes, I realize I need to build more residential. Jeez. Okay. Build it. Actually, no, not there. And I kind of didn't want that area to be taken out either. That general area there. Okay. So we need a road. But I actually want to... Oh, okay, so I can't pull it off right there, just in that section. I will pull a road out like so. And then I'm actually going to demolish that one and put in a road like so. Because then I should, in theory, be able to run a road there and a road there. And then crisscross them there. We'll go ahead and run this one out by that many and do another crisscross that way. And then I am actually going to do a little something like so, where this is going to confuse a bunch of people, but I do like it. Actually, I like that a lot. It's different, but it should bring a lot more people in to the city, I would hope. And I do have quite a bit of abandoned buildings, which is kind of concerning. Looks like the trash is becoming an issue, and still this intersection here. But there's more. Okay, those should be doing okay. I don't understand why they wouldn't be. But it's like they're not doing well at all. So let me go ahead and put another bit there. I'll toss in another bit there. And there. And then we'll run that one that way. Perfect. We'll put in fill in the rest of this residential here. There we go. And that one. Perfect, ideal, and now I need water. There we go. All connected up there. Is a little bit noisy from that, but I think they'll live. We got $68,000, so it's time to put in a bus depot. And then we'll put in a stop here. There. 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 I'll actually do the entirety of the loop if I can. Oh yeah, since I've got one ways. This will be a skosh difficult. And we will drag it around through here. And around to connect it there. And then I want one on this street here to go up to there, over to there, over to there, to there. We'll do kind of an inner loop sort of thing. We'll pull it back up through here. We'll go around like so. This one's going to be a little bit goofy, but there we go. Yes, I realized that traffic is being a pain. Now, I do want a stop right out here to go to there, to go across to there, to go around into this lovely little area. Let's go around through here. Don't really want to make that big of a loop, but then we'll stop over here and go back around to there, to there. There, now I can kind of connect those two together. And that should work out nicely. It is a really, really loud building. Yeah, I don't really feel like putting that in. I could put that in. It's not super loud. Botanical gardens are nice. I think it's botanical gardens. Either way, I'm going to toss it right there. I know it's going to piss a lot of people off just because I just demolished half of their houses. But let's go ahead and pull off a... I want to send a road up this way. Is that right? No. So I need this one. Go ahead and demolish that. Go ahead and toss that in, and then we will change. Yes, that's what I am getting to. You must excuse me for a moment. I'm trying to build some more residential. Go ahead and toss that in there, that in there, and then we'll hook it up to that there side. I can go either direction at that one, and then you must go up and over, but you can also cut across there. Oh lord, I got a thunderstorm. Like, serious thunderstorm. Let's go ahead and throw those you. Wait, I actually demolished the wrong building. Whoops. Actually, I forgot. Do I actually have natural disasters on? Whoops, wrong button. I think I might. I don't know for sure. But that sure sounded like I might have had natural disasters on. Those thunderous clouds sounds didn't sound very nice. I'm just gonna fill up this whole area there. That and that and that and that. And we'll put in that there. All of you will need water. Back it down there. Just going to run it down the main road and then run it across like so. Perfect. And I don't really want to zone anything through right there at the moment. We'll go ahead and speed it back up. And then all you guys should be doing fine. There is some more demand for some power. I will actually put that right in this area down here. That way it doesn't affect too many people. And that should boost that up good. Landfill, I could probably use one off on this side. We'll put it right in there. And it's a recycling center. Oh, that'll actually fit right nicely right there. We can put in one of you. That actually covered that white well a lot better than I was thinking. And if I put that there, that actually makes a lot more people happy. Let's see, police station. I want to put it there. And I need some more fire stations. Good lord. I wish it would tell me why these buildings are going out. Actually, they might. Will it tell me? Abandoned because there are not enough workers. Okay, well, I may have to do the unethical thing and mix in. I'm just going to pause it while I do this. And mix in a bit of residential with these areas here. It's not liked, to say the least, because the people do not want to be that close to everything. But I've got to do something, and that'll also help me get a little bit more people in here. Let's see, traffic is still probably horrendous right through here. Yep, that's what I figured. Oh, geez, it's actually really, really bad right through here. Is there anything I can do? I don't think that I can actually upgrade that one, can I? I can upgrade that, which is promising. But then this, let's see, why can't I do that? Is it a firehouse? I can definitely move that. Can I move it to that area? Thank you. Now let me upgrade that road. And that looks quite nice. Can't complain too much. Those. And awesome. It's crazy that I've got so many people, and I forgot to run water to the cemetery. I never think about it needing water for some reason. Like, oh, it's a cemetery. Yeah, it doesn't need water. Blah. Okay. Good enough for me. Let me see. And we will take over in here. Oh yeah, Thunderbird, yeah, definitely. All the pollution, it is awesome. I can get to the landfill if it's only one way. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I need to fix that. That is definitely something that I need to fix, because I didn't really think about it whenever I put it in. And that is full. There. Let's see, so I've got the landfill there, so I've kind of got it going around on this one. Do I have it? Okay, over here. Yeah, I've kind of got it going around, so they should be able to get to it, as far as I know. I don't know exactly for certain. And I actually do want to do one thing after I fix this full screen. There we go. Yep. I actually want to add in, not upgrade. I want to put in a cross. Ooh, that's gonna interrupt that. I could run it a little bit differently. Or I could try to upgrade all the way across. I don't know if they would both allow that. Let's see, let me pause it. Let me upgrade that. Upgrade that. Okay, so yeah, it will. It absolutely will. I can't upgrade that, so let me flip that. I'll actually upgrade that one back to, or downgrade that one back to that. Upgrade that, and that, and that, and that. That way they can kind of go across a lot faster. I can't connect that. It's this distance too short. So yeah, I kind of figured that much. But that did cut off all the electricity to this side. Is that correct? Technically no, because it's all connected through that side. Perfect. Now a lot more people can go that way. I'm super happy. So I need to build more residential area. I'm going to be slightly unethical again. Oh, I don't want to go underground. let's go ahead and run this around here. And you around like so. I'll run you that way. And I can technically get a road directly right there. That will be perfect. Because then I can do this sort of thing. That sort of thing. Actually, I'm going to fill up that whole area. And then fill in the first 4 blocks. And then I can take some residential. Toss it all back through there. Actually, I want some commercial off on this side there. And then the rest can be residential for the most part. There we go. Now then, yep, that is right. They all need water. One of the things I always forget to put in is water. And we are now a busy town. We're at 5,500 people. That is insane. This town is growing like crazy. Okay, now I can speed up. They all have water. Water is still doing fine. Sewage treatment is having a slight issue. Oh, I see what I did. I'm kind of a dum-dum. Let me move this up here. I'll connect it to that. Because apparently I thought that was a sewage station. I am extremely stupid. So we'll do that. We will get a sewage station there. And that should help that. I cannot believe that I thought that that was what that was. Oil power plant. Ooh, that would actually come in super handy. Like right out here. Ooh, and I can actually build 2-lane roads with, yeah, I can't build anything off that side. I actually can if I do this. And I don't really care that this place will be super freaking noisy. Because it won't matter. Oh, and actually no, I need to bulldoze that. Bulldoze that area. Bring it out a little bit further. And now can I pick up a road? No. Okay. Bulldoze that a little bit more. Bulldoze that. We'll bring this over to there. Over to there and over to there. There, now people can still get around that and they can go around this way. No electrical problems, right? Yes, I realize the traffic is insane. But I do want to, where was I at? I need to be in this one. I want to toss that right there. Now I shouldn't have any electrical problems for a long time. And I'll actually toss in some people right there, which is not the smartest thing to do. And I'm actually going to surround this whole thing with commercial. They're going to love me right through there, that's for sure. Can I actually... Oh, yeah, that is full. No more room, landfill site. Let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and empty. I do need to go ahead and add in another landfill somewhere, possibly another one over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and toss one in right there. And that should be okay. Now, everything is going rather smoothly. There's apparently not enough educated people. Oh yeah, that is absolutely correct. I need to put in an elementary school up in here somewhere. So I'll toss one right in there. And all of y'all are happy except for you people down here. So I'll put one in right there. And a high school right over here. Plus one right there. Right next to the cemetery. That is perfect. let's see. So the police station has got that area. I need some fire stations out there here. Mainly right in the... Oh, yep, I don't have enough money just yet. I'm still making $2,000 a day. I am not going to complain about that. Let's actually get some 2-lane with some trees. Make it look a little nicer in here. And I can't actually go down through there, so I will have to connect this one a little bit differently. I will have to connect it up like so, and then flip this around so people can actually get down. Go to the city, yes, I realize, and that is what I'm trying to do. Now I need a road that will go across, and then one that will come up, and let me flip that and flip that. Then I can toss in a road right about here that will actually go up and around. And we'll put in some residential off up here. We can actually toss in some commercial right in between. And we better hook up that water. I need to pull up and run one right across there. Perfect. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and fill out that entire area, that one as well. Now it can stay where it's at. Everything is actually doing rather nicely. I'm not... Yes, I realize there's some issues with the traffic. Why did Frank's Gourmet Fish Stick Factory go out? There are not enough workers. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of workers. Y'all must just be picky. Okay, and that. And chop you two down. Okay. So there's not enough workers, they say. Well then let me toss in some workers. I mean, they should be able to get straight to work. Well, I guess with the roads, it's probably a little bit of an issue. Let's see about traffic. So yeah, so they would have to go like around that way to get to it, but let's see, okay, yes, I realize that the traffic is ridiculously stupid right through there. Go ahead and bulldoze these. I don't actually need them. Okay. And you. Perfect. Oh, and I can actually add in a bit more industry there. And some residential. Okay. Actually, I need more commercial, which is an interesting thing to see. What kind of policies do I have over here? Free public transport. Yeah, I'll go ahead and add that in. Heavy traffic ban. I actually want to set another district right around this general area here. Because I want to take out heavy traffic, if at all possible. New building, thank you. Let's go to Kent Square. We'll turn on a heavy traffic ban, which make their... Okay. Well, there's not any other option but that general area. Power usage, that, smoke detector, cycling, smoking ban, free public transport. Yeah, I guess I'll toss all that in there. Good to go. Now I need to, let's see, roads. That goes that way. I need to find a way to where I can make sure that these people can get off and go this direction. Actually, I want to run it up there. I will connect it up like so. And then you can actually come off of there this way. Page up? No, that's too steep. Oh, and I can't control anything that way. Let me see if there's not a way that I can get around that, is there? Ain't. I want to be able to get them onto that area. Oh, I can actually do it this way and completely demolish that whole street right there. Yes, I realize I have a new building, and I would like to upgrade. I actually want to upgrade to, no, that takes out the bear, or the, what I need it to be. Upgrade those, that, and that, and that, and this, and that. There. Yes, I realize I can buy new land. I will get to it momentarily. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I'm actually almost to the next milestone, which is 8,000 people. Once I get to the big town, I will hop out and look at some of the comments so I can actually interact with some of you guys. I'm actually going to... Should I connect the road over? I think I should connect the road over, but yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and connect it over. That way, just in case. Or actually, we'll do that. I want a road that goes this way. But some of those people can actually come off this side and kind of avoid that whole area, because I know that does cause a bit of issue. And I actually do want to fill that area in right there, even though it's not really going to help anybody, now that I think about it. Can I actually run a road this direction? Yes, I can. So I'm going to toss that in there. Let's go ahead and build a couple of more buildings. You are being emptied. Y'all do not have water. Dang this water. There we go. I'm actually going to connect it back up like that. Now y'all have water. Anybody having any issues up there here? No, it doesn't look like it, actually. Let's go ahead and run you out to over there. And like so. I'm actually going to do this one a little bit differently. Let's go ahead and run it around like that. We'll run that one out and that one out, but then I want to change that one around. Let's toss in a decent section of commercial and then residential all along that area there. We'll put in the commercial right there. I love all these little bitty houses. Like these little bitty shacks almost. Look so funny. Oh! Big town! We're at 8,000 people. But like I was saying, they look so funny next to all these bigger houses and stuff. Now once we move, and actually we got high density commercial, high density residential. I need to put in water. I'm sure everybody who's watching this or ends up watching this at some point is screaming like, put in water before you expand. And I never think about it. The incineration plant. I do need one of those. And it will actually go quite a long ways. But I do want to go ahead and put in another landfill, just in case. How's education doing? Capacity is good. I actually now have a university, which will make all those people super happy. Dang, they actually cover that entire area. That is doing fine. Water is good. Power is great. Get a bigger fire station right in there. Starting to get a little bit hoarse, which is not good. Let's go ahead and run a bus route along right in here. I do want it to make a giant loop. Make sure that it picks up bunches of people. And we'll go ahead and make it like that. I like it. And now I do need one over here, because these places will start to complain that they have no people, and that's not something I care to hear about all the time. We'll run this one up in here, down to over here, and right up there. Perfect. What is that? Metro station. Ooh, that might be nice. Big not bulldoze. Need water. How did that corner get missed? Anyways, I got him to... Oh, because I never thought I was going to put anything down there to begin with. That could be how. I don't have any loans, right? No, I can take loans. Budget is fine. I'm actually going to back that down to 120. Taxes are good. I will actually raise this up to 12. I don't have any of this high density just yet, but I will here shortly. I think I'm going to just kind of let it roam around for right now, and check out some of the comments really fast. Nobody else has left any comments, but there are 3 people that are watching at the moment, so I hope you guys are enjoying. Like I've said before, let's see, aren't you running any mods? More duct tape. Yeah, definitely more duct tape, but no, I'm not running any additional mods. I'm just set this goal for myself, so I'm just doing one-way streets, and that's it. That's the only thing that I'm doing. But I think we're getting close to our next milestone, which is a small city. And I think at that one, I'm actually going to call it on the live stream for today anyways. I do have to get up and go to work, so I don't really want to be dragging too much. Let's go ahead and toss in some leisure through here. I know it's not helpful to a lot of people. I would like to put it on there. And what is up? Why did I not build any roads right through there? I am ding dong. Let's go ahead and toss in a road like so. And that way, I can put in a small... Okay, well that's not so small. But I can put in a garden or something. Let's go ahead and pop in some high density residential. I'm actually going to change that whole area right here. Let's go ahead and pop in all of that. And that area too. And then I'm actually going to start switching some of this over to high density. And let me pop in some offices right in here. I actually do need to see, is there any resources right through here? No, not superbly. There are way up there. And there are some right in here. Fertile land. What kind of other districts? Let's see, that's ore, that's farming. Requires fertile land, which is renewable. I'm actually going to see, let me go ahead and turn that back on. I wish I could leave that overlay on, but I can't. I'm actually going to do something out of the norm a little bit. I'm going to make a triangle of sorts, but I will have to wait until I get a little bit more money. Let me go ahead and speed it up a little bit, because we make plenty of money, so I'm not super worried about it. That is a 45-degree angle. I don't want a curved road. though. So I will pull it out to there, run it over, run this one out to there, and that's a 90 degree. I actually want to do a 115, and then we'll connect those two together. It's not ideal, but it should work out okay, I believe. Anyways, I actually want to upgrade all of this if at all possible. Yep, I want all that, you included. Okay, that does look rather nice. I will put in some general industry out here, but I will shortly change this to a very specific type. And before I do that, I actually do want to pause for just a second. To come off of that to there, because all of, or well, I say all of, most of this area will be, there's some commercial, showing some high density right in that area, there, and right up to that. That way they can kind of get in here and have a feel for the place. Now let me set this as a district, because I do want this to be a very specific district for farming. Let me pull that back and run it back along there. Farming district, which I'm actually going to rename to, let's see, we'll rename to green acres. It's the place to, oh, well, if I actually set it to rename, that would be the helpful thing. Let's see, green acres. Policies, we'll do smoke detectors, smoking ban, education boost. What's that? Boost the education budget to make young adults automatically choose education over working. I'll set these two. Taxation, tax raise due to low density residential. Okay, I actually haven't done any of that before. I don't really care about heavy traffic. It'll get used, I'm sure. Unpause that. All that should be building, and it should be nice. Now I wonder if I can just bring a road straight down here, straight to that. And I'll bring that one nearly in line with it. Actually, that last bit didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Okay, let's go ahead and demolish that. We will have a spot where it connects there, and then goes over to there. And let me see if I can get this to connect. No, it's a little bit too shallow, or a little bit too sharp of an angle. Let me put this out here a little bit further. There we go. Now then, everything should be able to, I forgot about that. Let me connect you to you. And guess what else I forgot? I forgot to run water too much to this. Scoot over. We'll scoot up to there, there, there. I'll connect it over like so. And like that for future. There we go. That should do right nicely. And actually that cut what I need in like half. But let's see, what kind of zoning is that? Okay, so that's crazy. Like, there's people living right here. And it could just be the roads. I mean, I do understand that. There is a new building. Metro station. I understand. And a lot of these people are getting kicked out, which is not ideal. But I think what I'm going to do is actually de-zone all of that. Toss in some high density residential. And we'll see how that does out here. Let's see, demolish that. I don't think I needed to, but I figured I might as well. Buildings. Yes, I realized I could put in a metro station at any point in time. And you. And are we almost? We need 11,000 people to get to a small city. I can actually do that probably fairly quickly. Oh, I do need a bus stop to go here. Around to there, around to there, and back around to there, then to there. And then I want another one to go from here, all the way over to there, to that general area, to there, to there, and then back over that way. That way a lot of those people can kind of get over here. Now the metro station is helpful in a way. I'm not a huge fan of it though. And of course there's a bunch of rain coming in right now. Let's go ahead and add in a bit more road. Actually want this road to go down here. That is not the direction that I wanted it to go. I want a straighter road that I can flip around, and then I will take a road off of. I can't do a road off there, but I could hook that one up. Oh, there we are. Run that road. I'll actually flip it as well. Now everything's running the same way. We'll run a road right along here to about there. Curve that in, and then we'll put a road going. Nope, not there. That one. Going down that way. And we'll toss in some more high density residential. We'll put in a couple of little odd end things right in here. And then I think over here we will actually add in some offices. Toss in an office there and right there. And that, and that, and that. I don't know how well they'll do, and of course, water. Just run it up to the main road, and then I will cut it across there to that one. Electricity is doing moderately okay. Can't complain too much. I could actually put in another one. Let's see, where's a good spot for it? I could actually toss it way out. No, I can't. I can put it right there. And yes, I realize that y'all are getting sick, but all these people, or all these businesses need people to work for them. Let's go ahead and demolish you. So apparently that was not a great plan. But I'm kind of going to let that sort itself out. If it all gets... Actually, you know what? I don't even want to make it have to do that. Let's just put it back to general and let it sort itself out. It can figure it out, and it'll demolish all the people that it needs. Garbage is piling up. Really? is doing mediocrely. I'll toss that there. And we are a small city. We have reached 11,000 people. We now have a hydropower plant, cargo train terminal, train stations, new policies. We got a train level 6 unique buildings, which do look pretty cool. But I think that's where I'm actually going to call it for today, guys. This has been a fun live stream so far. I'm actually going to, let me see, I want to see who all's in here at the moment, if there are anybody. Hey, Yordi Games, you're Dutch, that's pretty cool. Felipe, I cannot understand Spanish, I apologize. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you haven't been here the whole time, please feel free to go back and watch the entire rest of the thing. I do enjoy seeing all the comments and all the people that have come in. Thank you so very much for joining me. And if you want to see me do this again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I will catch you guys the next time. Later.